continued so willingly to acquiesce for hours daily to the illusion that the people on the TV don't know they're being looked at, to the fantasy that we're transcending privacy and feeding on unself-conscious human activity. There might be lots of reasons why these unrealities are so swallowable, but a big one is that the performers behind the two layers of glass are, varying degrees of thespian talent aside, absolute geniuses at seeming unwatched. Now, seeming unwatched in front of a TV camera is a genuine art. Take a look at how civilians act when a TV camera is pointed at them. They simply spaz out, or else go all rigor mortis. And we love to laugh at how stiff and false non-professionals appear on television, how unnatural. But if you've ever once been the object of that terrible, blank, round, glass stare, you know all too well how self-conscious makes you a hairy guy with earphones and a clipboard. Tells you to act natural as your face begins to leap around on your skull. Struggling for a seemingly unwatched expression that feels impossible because seeming unwatched is like the act natural that grandfathered it in. Oxymoronic. Try driving a golf ball if someone asks you whether you inhale or exhale on your backswing, or getting promised lavish rewards if you can avoid thinking of a rhinoceros for 10 seconds. And you'll get some idea of the truly heroic contortions of body and mind that must be required for Don Johnson to act unwashed as he's watched by a lens that's an overwhelming emblem of what Emerson years before TV called the gaze of millions. Only a certain very rare species of person for Emerson is fit to stand the gaze of millions. It is not your normal, hard-working, quietly desperate species of American. The man who can stand the mega gaze is a walking imago, a certain type of transcendent freak, who for Emerson carries the holiday in his eyes. The Emersonian holiday, television actors' eyes carry, is the potent illusion of a vacation from self-consciousness. Not worrying about how you come across, a total unallergy to gazes. It is contemporarily heroic. It is frightening and strong. It is also, of course, an act. Counterfeit impression. The self-conscious appearance of unself-consciousness is the grand illusion behind TV's mirror hall of illusions. And for us, the audience, it is both medicine and poison. For we gaze at these rare, highly trained, seemingly unwatched people for 6 hours daily, and we love these people. In terms of attributing to them true supernatural assets and desiring to emulate them, we sort of worship them. But we split what we see. The characters are our close friends, but the performers are beyond strangers. They're images, demigods, and they move in a different sphere, hang out with and marry only each other. Seen even as actors, it's accessible to the audience only via the mediation of tabloids, talk show, EM signal, and yet both actors and characters, so terribly removed and filtered, seem so natural when we watch. Given how much we watch and what watching means, it's inevitable but toxic. For those of us fictionists or Joe briefcases who wish to be voyeurs, to get the idea that these persons behind the glass, persons who are often the most colorful, attractive, animated, alive people in our daily experience, are also people who are oblivious to the fact that they are watched. We self-conscious Americans' oversensitivity to real humans fixes us before the television. And it's all checked out in an attitude of rapt, relaxed reception. For 360 minutes per diem, we receive unconscious reinforcement of the deep thesis that the most significant feature of truly alive persons is watchfulness. And that genuine human worth is not just identical with, but rooted in the phenomenon of watching. persons we young fiction writers and assorted shut-ins most study, feel through, are by virtue of a genius or feigned unself-consciousness, fit to stand gazes, and we, trying desperately to be nonchalant, perspire creepily on the self.